guys, it's your boy Alex, and welcome back to another, sorry, I almost forgot my train of thought. Welcome back to another, reaction video on the Brave Lionheart channel. And once again, we are doing another Nostalgia Critic reaction video. More specifically, we're kind of going back to his old channel, basically. You know the one I mean. And today, this is a special request from my good friend Storm. He wanted me to react to Nostalgia Critic reviewing a little movie called Alaska. Very weird, the fact that, like, they would make a movie based on Alaska or anything, but yeah. Well, to be honest, I actually have not seen this particular movie. I only remember seeing the trailer for it back when I was, like, younger and when I had a VHS copy of Jumanji. Yeah. There was a trailer for that movie on the Jumanji VHS. And what I particularly remember about the movie, specifically from the trailer, was it was basically two kids going into the Alaskan mountains looking for their father, who's apparently been missing for 3 days. And there's also a polar bear in it. That's really all I know about it. Yeah, great time to check out this review on it. So, let's not waste any time and jump right in. Alright, and it seems like we are back in the old office that he did his videos in. And I'll be honest, I really do miss his old channel where it was just him, the camera, Rob, no budget to do all the crazy special effects he could do. Though I do like his cast, you know, Tamra, Malcolm, Rachel, all those guys. And sometimes his parents, more specifically his dad nowadays, but anyway. We're just gonna focus on this video right now, and again, I've not watched Alaska. I only remember seeing the trailer, so this will be a first for me, and we'll see what Doug thinks about it. Anyway, with that being said, let's not waste any time and jump right in. And let's take a look at his said review of Alaska. So, starting the video in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. I actually just ate lunch a little bit before I started recording this video, so I may sound a little phlegmy like I usually do after I eat before I start, like, recording. So, yeah. That is the gist of it.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to. Sarah Palin is stupid. There, I got my Sarah Palin joke out of the way. Let's talk about
okay, that's so early. We're going to start off a video for a review. Okay, this is...
I've been to Alaska before. It has great views, great...
I think also I'm going to probably check to see if the volume is up at some point. You know, just to make sure that, like, you guys will be able to hear it, at least.
If they just eradicated everything breathing from it. The story's beyond unrealistic, the characters are cartoons.
That was a
burp.
burp.
It's just an all-around mess. So let's see what the polar ice caps have farted at us this time. This is Alaska.
Alright, here we go.
So as the credits roll, we see a pilot flying his...
Yeah, there we go. I'm just checking the volume, just to make sure that it's all the way up, and I think we're good. Not gonna lie, there are some very beautiful shots of Alaska. I didn't think it was from this video, but I remember hearing that old song.
Look at our cuddly little co-star.
Aww. Polar bears are cute when you think about it. The baby ones mostly.
The way the music makes them sound, they just seem so innocent and cuddly. Oh God, Jesus!
Oh God!
Jesus Christ, they're horrible beings.
Doug, why?
Oh, isn't that adorable?
You're gonna show more of the. I'm pretty sure that you're. Oh God, Doug, no! Get that off the screen! Jeez! Well, I mean, if we're gonna be honest, that little girl probably provoked that polar bear first.
Adorable, cuddly little.
Oh, gosh.
By Charlton. Nope, I'm not making a Planet of the Apes joke in this review. Heston.
Magnificent creature, the polar bear. Nature's perfect carnivore. Adapted to the most hostile climate on Earth.
Why does he sound like he's whispering his lines?
villains.
That's
These are the a-holes
that's
that
a
can
little
never
off,
just pull
but
the trigger. They always have to make a great
I guess it's
speech
what
before they do
the script
anything.
called for.
Yeah, he probably talks this way while looking through the adult section at a video store. Magnificent film booby slut horse adapted to even the most
Oh, gosh.
perverted wrinkle bags like myself. I'll pay with credit. Magnificent cards, platinum cards.
Okay, Doug, you can relax now.
Just for skill. I love this kind of. Your problem, Mr. Combs, is that you don't appreciate the finer things in life.
That's true. He doesn't appreciate the finer things in life, like killing a good chunk of those finer things in life. So
Well, that's a great way to start off this kids movie.
Cut to one of our main characters.
I mean,
in the
I
film
assume
named
it's a kids
Jessica
movie.
Thornbridge.
Oh my god, I'm late. Late for what?
Yeah, that's one thing that I remember. It's a typical trope in kids movies and in anime also, when there's a character that's always like, holy crap, I'm late for this like super important thing that I gotta do. Yeah, why don't you just start them off at the place that they're going to, or, you know, just have them go to there while they're talking with their friends or family members. Like, yeah, it's really a thing that happens a lot in a lot of, like, media, and it's just so cringy when it happens. It just,
That girl's always in a hurry.
Dumber things to find whimsical. She communicates often with her father, the pilot, but sadly her brother Sean is not quite as into the Alaskan spirit.
Did your brother help me like I asked him to?
That's a big negative, Naruto.
Where is he?
You know, just being that Alaskan mountain man we know and love.
playing Street Fighter the
Who went
movie.
down on who to get this game in this movie? I mean, this game wasn't even popular when... ever! So he
Well, I
tells
mean,
us
to
a
be
story
fair, it
about
is a pretty interesting game. It kind
answers
of uses the same
messages
engine
from
as
Chicago.
the original Street Fighter 2
Did you
Turbo.
just sort out any mail from Chicago?
He was there, you know. Great fires of 1935 up the Yukon River.
Just asking for the mail.
I was a very young man hunting alone. A forest fire jumped a ridge.
Okay.
See a letter from Des Plaines there.
Then through the smoke I saw an eagle.
What was the face the eagle was making? Dude! He just looks so shocked about something.
Flew through the smoke and I followed.
You know what the eagle is also a symbol of? The post office. Give me my mail, you fucking old man!
The sky cleared and the fire was behind me. All this time I thought you were...
You know, I gotta say, this eagle is just... He just literally feels lost in this movie. Because he's literally just looking around the place, probably looking for the trainer that has the meat treat for him, where he's just looking like, oh jeez, what am I doing in this movie? I just need to get my treat. Just do the scene, and then I get my treat. Wait, can I just have my treat now? Is it right here? No, is it over here? Is it over here? Just give me my meat! But he is, like, the best character in this movie so far. I mean, because, like, probably that face he made earlier. You know, it's no wonder why eagles are, like, so majestic and just beautiful birds. I really hope they don't go extinct like my other favorite animal, the red panda, basically. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, red pandas are basically going extinct. It's actually really, really sad when you think about it. Because they're really beautiful creatures.
Yeah, well, my turnac is my fist. And it's telling me to collide very harshly with your face. Give me my mail!
Well, we did that while we were about to have a laugh. Okay, Doug. That's your own perfect response to have. Just flipping people off.
So Sean is bummed out because not only does he miss Chicago, but he misses the fact that his mother died due to... I don't know, pick one.
Or you could say the fatal off-screen death disease. That seems to be common with most motherly characters in kids' films.
Chip and I went sea kayaking nearly 8 miles up the coast today.
Excuse me, like I'll see you then.
Oh, wow.
He's a dick in the...
I can tell we're gonna love this kid.
My ticket back to Chicago.
I don't have time for this now.
Mom would have had time. None of this would be happening if she was still here. None of this.
She's not here.
Yeah. Well, I wish you had died, not her.
Wow!
This shit really pisses me off. Losing a
What a
parent is
great
serious
kid you
thing
have there,
before Disney
Dad.
Turned into a common fad, but even then, they at least try to play to how hard it can be in a semi-plausible manner. Here, it's just a means to an end, a plot device, and it's way too rushed and way too over the
Wow.
top. We just find out in this scene that their mom is dead, and that's the line that follows our discovery of it. There's no lead up, no segue, no trying to understand what he's going through, just the line.
Well, I wish you had died.
I think the worst thing is that, like, the dad just has, like,
On your testicles,
no
you
response to
Yeah,
this.
I hate
Like,
him, and there's no
how
need for
dare
me to
you?
argue. I don't care if he cures cancer. I'm still not going to enjoy his character. That was so mean-spirited and so out of nowhere that I hope he just spontaneously combusts when he goes into that room.
Well, I wish you had died, not her.
And you're gonna make him explode as soon as he goes into that room?
And
Jeez, Doug! Well, I mean, true, but still, that's kind of harsh.
Family movie, mind you, couldn't possibly get any more mean-spirited. Take a look at what the Poachers are doing with the mother
What?
and son.
Oh, jeez!
Oh, Jesus!
Oh my gosh! Okay, this just brought back a memory of a sad little 3D animated film that I watched. It was a story of, like, a little baby polar bear trying to find her mom, or his mom, after some poachers came after them. And he finds this log cabin, and he thinks his mom is there, just laying down, waiting for them to go away. But the little baby polar bear doesn't realize that his mom was already dead and stuffed and basically turned into a rug. Yeah, that's what this movie reminded me of. So yeah, thanks for reminding me of that movie. Thanks for literally reminding me of a sad video that I watched and bringing that past trauma up. Jeez. Like, that is just sad. Just get it off the screen, Doug.
There you go.
No!
What a cute, huh?
Oh
Shame to
no!
separate a mother and child, isn't it?
Gosh, this freaking movie!
That is beyond sick. I mean, that is fucking demented. That is sick. That is just so fucking
That
sick.
is just
It's like doing a
sick.
funny little puppet show at your great aunt's funeral. Where's your great aunt? I mean,
Oh
for God's
gosh,
sake,
that
that's
would
the
be
mother's
worse
corpse.
too.
Not even the corpse. The skin
Ugh.
of the corpse with the head still attached. You know, there's being mean in a movie, and then there's being the devil. This is being the devil's devil. The devil goes to when the devil's not being devil.
Okay.
What's this rated? Doesn't matter. Shouldn't be viewed by anybody. So the
Jeez.
son gets half of his wish to come true as the father disappears in a plane crash.
And yeah,
Maybe wishing death
this is the point of the
Why
trailer
is it
where I
such a nice thing
remember.
to do? So he bugs the police endlessly until they track him down.
Nothing but rocks and snow on Devil's Stone.
He has to be out there. They're just not looking hard enough.
Why don't you guys take another pass just to be sure? We're getting low on fuel, but we'll give it another look.
Search and rescues made 3 trips up there. And you saw that.
Oh, come on!
God! Are you seriously
Really?
telling me they can't see
How
that?
did you
You're
not
honestly
see
saying that
him?
The rescue crew, the people who specialize
Like, you're looking in that
can't see a
direction!
banana-colored plane on the edge of a mountain on their 3rd time around. Look at this. They're practically in the same frame. The same frame. Just turn your head to the
Well, I
fucking
think it's safe to
right
say
and
that the
you'll see
police
the
force in
goddamn
any
thing.
freaking movie
Hell, the guy has
doesn't really
friends.
care about
Get their
rescuing
attention,
people.
right?
They just don't care about their jobs.
Oh, fuck you, movie. Fuck you. I've seen better
Wow.
eyesight on Mr. Magoo's vision
Just-
test. What the hell's
wow.
wrong with these people? This is the worst rescue ever. Imagine if these idiots actually went on foot. Can you see how well that would go?
Can you see anything, Frank? No, nothing but sky and mountains as far as the eye can see. What if you turn your head around? Not to do something stupid like that, Henry. Okay, we miss it, Jack. Hey, you hear something? I mean, that
Gosh,
flashing
good thing I
screen?
didn't catch a glimpse of that. Ah, that would be painful.
We no see your daddy. Sean decides he's gonna go up into the mountains himself and find out where he is. But Jesse brings up a very good point that he doesn't know anything about mountain climbing at all. Because he is a complete dumbass.
Well, this is stuff which might actually be useful in trying to find Dad, like a map. What are you gonna do? Swim to Devil's Thumb?
You got a better idea?
Of course
You know,
I do.
Oh,
call
you
the
like
Alaskan
go
National
get a
Guard or
volunteer to assist
anything.
you, Go by your fucking stupid
Yep.
little self like it's a goddamn.
Because then again, we
trip.
wouldn't really have our
This was
movie now,
obviously
would
the
we?
logical choice.
I mean, give credit though, that's a pretty good shot.
It took them like a minute to come to this life-threatening conclusion that could doom them forever. But hey, on the bright side, maybe we can finally see some interaction between these two. After all, they are brother and sister, and they barely said a word to each other since the movie started. Or are they just battle big waves?
Well, then let's be honest, they can't really have character development while they're being attacked by rapids.
Freeze to death.
So what's the big deal? We'll make a fire.
Good, I hope you brought the matches.
I can't believe you're dumb enough to forget the matches.
It's almost
Wow.
as if it's a brain-numbingly stupid idea. But what a coincidence! They just happened to come across the camping ground of the Poachers.
Oh, that was
the
quick.
Chuck baby polar bear.
We can't just leave her here. That's her mother hanging down there.
So they let her go and keep heading on their way, which makes Big Bad Heston mad.
Oh
I don't
boy.
think you understand me. Let me be clear.
Look, Mr. Heston, could you please stop whispering? Well, we can clearly hear you now, since the camera's almost up close to you, but seriously, stop with the whispering! Honestly, I don't even think... I'm starting to think it's not his own choice to start whispering for his character. I'm starting to think it's actually the director that, like, wanted him to whisper like that. You know, if so, this is a very, very weird director for a kid's movie. Like, you can't even understand, like, Charles Heston half the time. Like, I hope I said that name right, actually, because, again, I'm bad with names. When it comes to actors... What was that?
Chabert in Les Miserables, Lieutenant Gerard from The Fugitive, or Captain Ahab from Moby Dick. Charlton Heston is obsessed with capturing a cute, cuddly little polar bear. And his character is so deep and so complex that I can talk for hours about
They never
why
really
he
did give a
obsesses
reason
over
for
his
why he
capture.
wanted that
Because
polar bear.
He can say the word bear really cool.
Okay.
But the bear seems to be following the kids, and disappointingly,
And
is
it's
not
going to
on
tag along with the kids
But
for
then
the rest of the
Heston comes
movie.
along, and the bear, being a little baby, really seems to know how to stand still and be quiet when the villains are
Not
around.
really well
I
camouflage
like
itself.
What big teeth you got. Dog.
Bear Bennett.
Okay, I think we get it, dog.
Right before my dad shot him.
That shot a bear for biting his pants.
For interrupting his dinner.
So while they don't necessarily believe the kid's story, they also don't believe that they're stealing the bear for themselves either. So they decide to leave them alone.
They're taking the polar bear to Isengard! I'm sorry, I
When
had
they
to.
discover that the bear is following them, they decide it might not be good to let on that they know where they're heading to the authorities.
I'm looking for a couple of kids, a boy and girl, who may have headed out this way.
Man, you guys are so terrible at your job!
They were brought up on MTV and video games. They know nothing of the real world. They can't conceive of the true brutality of nature.
So is that a no or what? You didn't even answer his question. Does he have to describe everything he sees with a poetic edge? He'd be great for selling products on TV, wouldn't he?
No! No!
Just gives you that satisfying taste that only God's good, pure earth can give you. Plus, it's represented by a bear.
Okay.
Kids continue to travel up the mountain. Oh, please tell me this results in another spinning shot with a choir thrown in for no reason.
Yeah, pretty much. Jeez, dog.
Goes down the mountain and bumps
Oh,
his
down he
head
goes.
on the resulting in a
And he
half-assed
is
race.
hitting his head on a foam rock. Whoa. Oh, jeez. He just had commercials on his mind.
So it turns out the bear is his turnip, which makes no sense, seeing how Jessie is more trained in the ways of staying alive in the wilderness, so clearly she should be given the cool pet spiritual guide, but whatever.
I thought she was.
What? Take a bite out of me? It's not a she anyhow. It's a he. Trust me. I got a very good look.
The only thing more dangerous than hunting bears is hunting bear balls.
Stop, dog.
I don't know
Stop.
exactly where the good look at bear ball scene was, but I'm glad I missed it. So while the dad, I'm sure, is becoming a permanent part of the Alaska tour.
And to your right is a rotting corpse.
The kids go
Wow.
running through the rapids again because, you know, we haven't seen that yet. And Sean ends up almost drowning.
Well, he seems to be perfectly fine right there.
But, amazing coincidence number 2, they come across the store owner and his son. And it turns out the owner is actually cool with them risking their lives like morons.
We can't go back.
You kids have no appreciation for this country.
That's why they need to go. In my father's time, a young man had to hunt a bear with only a spear in his hand. And so take on a bear's power. Die trying.
Yeah, it's the die trying part that causes concern.
These two are on a
Okay.
spirit journey. They've gone too far. It'd be wrong for us to stop them now.
Wow, that spirit journey stuff really seems to let a lot fly with this guy, doesn't it?
Dad, I'm off to put feces in the brownie sundae of the teacher I don't like.
Well, I don't know if I am
Spirit journey.
Oh,
Okay, sure.
You finished, Dad? Their spirit journey has come to an end. This is the 90s, old man. We hit home first thing in the morning.
again. Don't you just love the realistic father-son?
Wow, okay. He seriously did not just, this is the 90s him.
This is the 90s, old man. I remember the last time I said that to my dad. It really was the last time.
No!
The story
Oh!
grandson decides to help them out anyway because they seem too passionate about their journey. Yeah, if they're so passionate about it, how come they didn't sneak out in the middle of the night while nobody was looking?
A white bear over there.
My eye is fogging up.
I'd say he's looking out for you. Some things, Sean, you can only see by opening your heart.
By the way, I find it hard to believe that the father isn't woken up by all this.
What?
Hubby, you made it.
Snooze.
Sean. Trust the bear.
Okay, not really the most sage of advices, but hey, take what you can get.
We have to trust the bear.
That's right. We need to trust the bear. Trust him to lead right to the bad guys, get shot by a dart, and get carried away so you can't follow him anymore. Your spirit journey is taking a bit of a rocky detour, isn't it?
Have a nice heart.
Time for a game of disappearing bears.
Okay.
Set it down.
The bear starts to wake up and begins fighting them off, which leads to a
Or he's just
humorous way
playing
of
with him,
how
I
these
guess.
guys beat. Just when the bear's about to be shot, he bites the knee, which forces him to shoot the guy, which forces him to shoot the helicopter, which forces the controls to explode, that worried the cat who ate the rat that lived in the
Okay,
house.
okay. Okay, we get it, Doug.
Damn it.
Oh, I shot myself in the foot like a Michael Moore interview.
Dad! He's alive!
So the kids finally find the father and attempt to pull him up. Unfortunately, though, him and Sean are too heavy for Jesse to hold on to. What are they possibly gonna do? No bullshit! Oh,
Well,
my
bears
God.
are known for being
Doesn't
incredibly
happen.
strong,
No.
especially polar bears.
He's not even pulling the rope, he's just playing with it! What a fucking
Well, he's
moron.
helping at least by playing with it.
You guys ain't gonna believe this.
Oh, wow. Look who found them. You guys are still terrible at your job, you know.
Yeah, okay, I think we all know what the news story is gonna read the next day.
Yeah, the police barely even did their job in this entire movie. Like, literally all they did was, like, not even turn their head to where he clearly was at. Again, even the guy in the shot was looking, just had to look barely to the right. But no, they barely did their job. And see, two untrained kids who've never climbed mountains to find their dad. Yeah, just hire them as junior detectives or junior policemen and policewomen, whatever. Also, is that really how the villain in this movie is gonna be defeated? I mean, if he really wanted this polar bear, couldn't you have, like, gotten a team together to hunt one baby polar bear and to get a second chopper if one just so happened to blow up? I guess not, but either way, this frickin' movie's stupid.
Helicopter and doesn't find giant yellow-colored plane. Two little kids on foot go once and find him without any aviation help whatsoever. I don't think Alaskan Authority looks very good in this movie. So that's Alaska, and boy, is it a real piece of work. The plot is outlandish. The kids.
I mean, give the movie some credit. There are some beautiful shots of Alaska, and most of the shots in the movie are actually kind of nice.
Maybe if it was just about a family in Alaska dealing with the loss of their mother while traveling in the mountains, that would have been fine. That actually would have been interesting if it was done right. But they make no attempts to have these people talk to each other like they're family at all. The brother and sister almost never speak. The mean-spirited boy is just way too rough.
I do like how Charles Heston just says,
and they never take time to show how what they're going through is affecting them.
It's kind of like John Lithgow's line from Santa Claus the movie.
Yeah,
For free!
But it's not worth sitting through this rotten story to see it. All I gotta say is, I want that bear. 2 minutes to this movie.
Jeez, Doug, no! No!
I'm a nostalgia critic, guy. Remember it, so you don't have to.
There you go, guys. That was my reaction to Nostalgia Critic's review of Alaska. Yeah, I can see why I didn't really watch it. It's not that great. Again, like I said at the end, give it credit. There are some beautiful shots of Alaska, and there's some pretty decent shots in the movie with the kids, like just traveling to find their dad. But I think it pretty much suffers the same fate as most kids' films did back in that era of, like, kid film, I want to say. Or just kids' films in general, or basically, even though they showed a dead polar bear mother turned into a rug. Never gonna get that image out of my mind now. So thanks a lot for that, Alaska, and thanks a lot for that, Doug. But anyway, yeah. Honestly, the review was funny, and again, I really do miss Doug's old videos where he could, actually get angry at movies. Nowadays, he's just more chill about it. Anyway, with that being said, thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell to never miss a video. And with that, I will see all you awesome guys and gals later. Bye-bye!